Shalom. So I want to touch on something that happened a while ago in Israel and then give you the latest news too and let you see what I'm seeing here. The US is investigating the death of Palestinian American journalist Shireen Abu Akleh. Israel's defense minister said Israel would not cooperate. The investigation was rebuffed Tuesday by Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid, who said during a speech to Israel's parliament that our strong protest has been conveyed to the Americans at the appropriate levels. IDF soldiers will not be investigated by the FBI or any foreign country. He added, the IDF is a moral and ethical army. IDF soldiers and their commanders defend the state of Israel. They thoroughly investigate any irregular events and are committed to the values and laws of democracy. Abu Akleh, an Al Jazeera journalist, was fatally shot while on assignment in the West Bank Palestinian town of Jenin, covering an IDF raid in May 2022. Several media investigations, including one by the UN, concluded the shot came from IDF fire who killed Abu Akleh, similar to the Palestinian position. Israel initially dismissed the reports and claims, only to admit in September, after an extensive investigation, that an Israeli soldier likely shot Abu Akleh by mistake. Okay, then they thought this thing was wrapped up and done. Now the US is opening an official investigation and the whole world is digging into this person that was unfortunately killed by mistake. Now the latest news from Israel. 3 fathers leave 11 orphans, victims of aerial terror attack. A father of 3 from Yavne Moti also has 2 grandchildren. He and Yonit were planning to join celebrations of the 4th birthday on Wednesday. Instead, he left for work at 4 a.m. and never made it home. His family described him as a very loving person and exemplary husband. The Palestinian terrorist, who identified as Mohammed Souf from the nearby village of Harez, he was 18 years old, had a valid permit to work as a cleaner at Ariel's industrial park where he began his attack. On Tuesday morning, he stabbed the security guard near the entrance, ran to a nearby gas station where he stabbed 3 more people, killing 2 and wounding the 3rd. He then managed to steal a car, drove it west on the wrong side of the highway, where he crashed into 8 vehicles, killing another person. As he was trying to flee by foot, he was neutralized by an off-duty soldier and an IDF officer. Another victim of the attack was Tamir Avihai, 50 years old, father of 6, children between 10 and 29. The 3rd victim, Michael Ledigan, 36, a new immigrant from Russia. He'd moved to Israel 5 years ago with his family to pursue Zionist ideals. He had 2 children aged 7 and 12. We are standing here because the Israeli government has abandoned the security of its residents. He also said, we demand that the incoming government change the situation and not give up on security. Now the problem here is no one cares about those. No one gives a hoot about all those fathers who have left all those children without a dad now because of one terrorist. No one's going to investigate that terrorist. No one's going to make a big hoo-ha about it. No one's going to drill into it because that's not the narrative they need to be pushing right now. They need to be pushing narratives where they only vilify Israel to put them in a bad position. Interesting as well that the US has now decided to launch this investigation as Netanyahu's government has received the mandate and is about to begin. Interesting. Keep watching. Keep looking up. Shalom.